Okay, so thank you for joining me. Please stick around for the whole video. It's pretty impactful. However, I'm starting off with the Maryland father. It's Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Sorry if I butchered that. He was mistakenly taken or not mistakenly taken. We'll get to that. Here's a little bit of a snippet of what he is. Hang on just a second.
This hour with the case of a Maryland man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. There's a court hearing happening this afternoon, just one day after the White House and El Salvador's president rejected the idea of bringing him back to the United States. Last week, the Supreme Court ordered the Trump administration to facilitate his return. But yesterday in the Oval Office, both leaders said it was not going to happen. Listen.
How can I return him to the United States? Like, I smuggle him into the United States, or what do I do? Of course, I'm not going to do it. It's like, I mean, the question is preposterous. How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
I want to bring in CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro. So, Aaron, the president of the United States somehow wants to take over Greenland. He wants to impose tariffs on the U.S. economy, but he quivers in the face of the president of El Salvador. He has no power when it comes to getting El Salvador to do what he would like them to do. So how are they justifying the Trump administration keeping Kilmar Abrego Garcia in that country?
Vlad, good to be with you. It is really, the crux of it is really the Trump administration's interpretation, spin of that 9-0 Supreme Court ruling that said that the U.S. should, quote, facilitate Abrego Garcia's return, but also asked the lower court judge to clarify what they're asking the executive branch to do with respect to the power of the executive branch. The Trump administration is taking that, and we've seen this in court filings leading up to yesterday, saying that the courts cannot dictate their foreign policy, what they do in regards to foreign relations. You also saw the Trump administration, despite in court filings, saying that it was an oversight, that it was an error that Abrego Garcia was sent to El Salvador. You've seen White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller saying it was just a clerical mistake and that it wasn't an actual overall mistake for the administration to send him to El Salvador. In part, you're also seeing the Attorney General Pam Bondi really put the onus on the president of El Salvador to make a decision on Abrego Garcia. And as you just mentioned, the president, Bukele, showed no indication of doing that.
Okay, now that we have got a little bit of information about who this guy is and why he's here, here's the things that keep on creeping in. This will not go away, no matter how many times I go, This was part of the deal. This guy was part of the deal with Trump and the El Salvador president or whoever he is. We're not going to do this until you give me that guy. Apparently, he was important. Another thing that creeps in, this guy was a witness. There's just a lot he was very important, like royalty status for some reason. That's what comes through. I don't know what that means. I don't know. So when I get into the energy of what happened or why is he there, everybody wants to know if he's alive or if he's not, right? Everybody wants to know. I want to say that he's been unalived, but I don't believe he has been unalived. I still feel his presence. And here's even the weirdest feeling that I'm getting. He was royalty. I don't know how else to say it. It's almost like, is he in the prison suffering? I don't think so. Whether that ruffles a few feathers or people don't like hearing that, that's the feeling I'm getting. I don't know what else to do with it. I don't like hearing it. I don't like thinking it. But it doesn't feel like he is suffering. He's trying to get his family over, back to El Salvador, back to where he's some sort of royalty. And I don't like it. Anyways, stick around. I'm going to do a remote view on that. These are just the things that come through. This is the information that I receive about this kind of thing. So Hang in there. I do want to say, just because I get information, don't take it as gospel or this is the absolute truth. All I'm doing is relaying to you the information that I'm receiving. Maybe somebody out there knows. I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to take a deep breath. Maybe the remote view will give me some difference. I don't know. So, as I'm going in, the images was of a teenage child scrunched down, maneuvering through like maybe a garage, like he's hiding behind a car, he's hiding behind tools, he's hiding, that was the image that I just received. He's like I'm watching a movie of somebody trying to get away from a horrible situation. So there was that. He is running, but I keep on going from like teenager. Now I'm down to like maybe 10 years old, but he's wearing all white. White tennis shoes, white shorts, white shirt, but he's running like really fast. This is getting weirder. It's almost like somebody grabbed him up and like kidnapped him. Okay. As a child, like a young child. Doesn't look like they hurt him or anything. The guy had a gun, he's pulling him up, he's like this, and he's waving it around, and then he lets the kid go, and the child runs back to his mom or grandmother, it looks like actually. And they take him, and then the men. Ooh, I think this is a cop. He's the police. The police grabbed him up. And the other guys are like walking slowly towards the police now. And they're like talking back and forth. Huh. That's weird. So eventually the police, or we call police, get back into the vehicle and they take off, and then the other guys turn around. Okay, that's weird. Here we go. Keep on going. No. It's what I just saw was his family deporting him out of El Salvador, like taking him and placing him somewhere. Like, you'll be safe here. And then somebody else came into play and they wanted him back. He was part of the deal. I see Trump and the administration going, we need prisons, we need this, we need that. You give me that guy, I'll give you this guy. I'll give you a prison. I'll do what you need to do. I'll keep him or whatever. But he was a part of the deal to bring him back. But I don't know why I keep on seeing rainbows, but I don't know, this whole time I'm seeing different colors of the rainbow throughout the whole thing with everybody. So there's a rainbow. All of it is different colors. I don't know. Yeah, my feelings, my emotions around it. Uh, he was royalty of some sort. This doesn't match anything that we know, but this is what's coming through. This is what I'm seeing. It's like finally you're coming home. I want him back. I want him back. He's trying to get his family over. He's waiting to see if it's safe. This guy kind of knew about the plan. Oh no. He's like this older gentleman, looks like his grandfather. He's really, really old looking at him and he's looking, he's like, how was the trip? How did it go? He was not too bad. Not too bad. He's not coming back. He's waiting for everything to calm down so he can bring his family over. It's the truth. I'm coming up out of it. I don't know what to tell you, people. I don't want it to be true either. I want to be mad at the administration for deporting somebody they weren't supposed to be deporting, but he was, I just, I can't not get this feeling out of my soul that he was a part of the deal. All right, let's do a few cards on that. See what I come up with. I haven't thrown on that. Right now I'm gonna use What's the Vibe? You can get them off of Etsy. Just punch in What's the Vibe? And the cards will come through. All right, let me see what the cards say about the deportation. People are like, I can't see your cards. Well, here we go. Let's do it this way then. Lust, greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Okay, that's the first card up for him. Lust, the deal. I want. I'll give you this. This is he was highly wanted, highly needed back, or wanted back. All right. You're seeing him first. Trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. That don't sound good. All right. Probably his circumstances over there. Ooh, energy, authority, discipline, father figure. Now, it said that he wasn't being hurt or anything like that. So when I said discipline, authority, father figure, maybe his father, it's about to, maybe his father or his family is going through it until they get them back, until they get his back. I don't know. One more card. And then I'll draw another clarifier card and see what we got. Huh. Get away, relax, have fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, if he's being tortured, I don't think that's a card would get. Authority. They wanted him back. Authority, father figure. Bring my son back. Bring my relative back, or whatever it is. All right. This is my Mystic Witch Oracle. We'll see what we get here. Book of Shadows. The Book of Shadows is that making the wish, making a potion, conjuring up, and power, conjuring up power. So to shining the light in the darkness. Is this saying that's what I'm doing? Is shining the light in the darkness? I don't know. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we'll get a visit by my panda. Come on. Say hi to everyone. My Pandalina. Yes. Are you my love? Oh, thank you. Does mommy love you? I always tell her, mommy loves Panda. Yes. Mommy loves Panda. Mommy love Panda? Do Panda love mommy? Huh? Of course you do. Okay. Can I finish? All right, thank you. All right, everyone. You see the nose? She has to be here. She has to be here. See the nose? That's the nose. All right. Thanks, everyone.